Hello, and welcome to Fridays at 4 here on twitch.tv/DDO stream. I'm Community Manager Cordovan. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you'd like to be notified for when we're going live with shows just like this one, and a new show starting up this weekend, and a new Time for Titan show on Sunday night. We'll have all that. I'll look at some pretty big news in a little bit, and more. But otherwise, we're just kind of on Caneth. Name of the character is Seitan, S-E-I-T-A-N. If you want to give me a tell, I'd be happy to invite you to the party. We've got a few slots left, and I'm level 7, just kind of raking in some XP, so I'm just going to be doing a little of whatever today, just kind of hanging out and having fun with you guys. Trying to ignore the fact that I'm hearing my own voice delayed by about a third of a second in my own headset. You guys are saying you're not hearing that, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm an old radio DJ pro, so I can sort of tune out my own voice, which is that bad? I don't like to listen to myself. Oh, there we go. So yeah, hope you're having a kickoff for a good weekend. By the way, the bonus this weekend is 15% Guild Renown, so it's a good time to get that Guild Renown stuff. This is also the final week, kicking off the final week, rather, of our store sales. For summer sales, so we'll probably have a little bit more about that in just a little bit. We can go through that stuff, but first I wanted to get you guys some big news first, and that is we are working on some big downtime on Monday. We'll get the group in here first. And if all goes well, we'll have a little bit more information in a little bit. But the plan is to release update 27 next week. And it should be Monday. We also do have some data center work that's going to be going on. Not the big game data center work, but it's part of that, though. We're migrating over basically all of Turbine's billing services. So that's a pretty significant effort there. And one of those things that is going to, frankly, involve a fairly large amount of downtime. I think our current plan is to go down at about 3 a.m. Probably it'll be mid-late afternoonish before we totally get up and running again. But when it does go up, the goal is to get update 27 on the live servers. So we got to actually QA back there checking out some things, so we'll probably wait till this evening to officially announce things. Just in case something comes up during the QA book. But the plan is to get it on Monday. So, pretty cool. And that's going to be the new Adventure Pack, Trials of the Archons. We have most of the new XP stuff going in, like the Bravery bonus sort of thing, and the change with the Flawless bonus. We did have our Update 27 preview this Wednesday. I hope you were able to check that out, but if you weren't, you can find it both here on Twitch. You can also find it on youtube.com. It's youtube.com/Dungeons and Dragons. One long word, no ampersand for our YouTube page. And we'd love it if you would give us a subscribe on YouTube as well. That would be very helpful to us. Plus, it's also a good way to get all of our videos in your YouTube subscription feed, which is, interestingly, if you care about these kind of things, it seems to be where most folks tend to watch our YouTube videos in their subscription feeds. When I look at the YouTube analytics, it's about 3/4 of the folks tend to watch this stuff just from their YouTube subscription feed. So I'm guessing it's probably just sort of a YouTube thing in general. It's probably where people are watching their videos for the most part on YouTube. I don't think we're an outlier. But I thought that was kind of interesting. So. The second most popular, by the way, is embedded in websites or forums. So people embed the YouTube videos somewhere else, and when they do that, people will watch it from there. And then third, I can't remember what the third was now off the top of my head. It might be mobile. I'm on Caneth with a level 7 druid here. I rolled up for the live stream, I don't know, a few weeks ago or so, and now just kind of playing casually. I'm really still focusing on Thelanis and on Wayfinder. My Wayfinder character is level 22 as of this week. Oh no! not die. No deaths yet. Hopefully not too many. Hey, you're DDO, by the way. Nice to see you in the chat room. Hey, Red Piety. How you doing? Hey, Mari. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, it was a fairly quick turnaround here for Update 27. You know, it came out not too long, you know, after Update 26, which was Warlock, and this, you know, a month later. So, hope you guys enjoy it. I think you will. It's for those who don't know, just kind of a quick, basically spoiler-free overview. It's called Trials of the Archons. You can find the stuff in Amrath. You'll be able to speak to the NPC either by going to Amrath as you usually do through the Tower of the 12, or if you want to, we have a new NPC Planescaller that'll take you there from the Hall of Heroes. Both the Eberron and the Forgotten Realms one. And it's 3 new quests and a new raid. Level 13 on Heroic, level 30 on Epic. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you did notice, it looks like someone noticed, yeah, we did some desk shuffling this week. So I'm on my new desk here, which is, I don't know, 10, 15 feet from my old desk. So if you take an image from this little back corner, and then in about 10 years, we're going to have a nice, if I keep heading across the office here, in about 10 years, you'll be able to get a good panorama of it. Actually, I stole the banana back over from, it was over by the dev pit there. Just for the purposes of the live stream, because I know you guys like it as well. But we have other folks who like having it around. The broccoli is actually back in the chair back there a little bit. So what have you guys been up to? Want to tell me a little bit about what you got going on in your DDO world? Any questions about Update 27? Any questions in general? I'd be happy to at least try to answer them in chat. So feel free to hit me with anything you want to ask about, and if I can answer it, I will. And if I can't answer it, I'll do my best to give you a halfway decent non-answer. Am I too quiet? You know, actually, I'm gonna. So part of the desk moves, I had to move my computer and reset all my recording settings and blah, 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 blah. So let me actually boost up my audio a bit. All right, that might be a little bit, hopefully not too loud. Let me just quick check. Nope, I'm still looking a little bit louder. I boosted by about a third, so hopefully that's okay. Good. Glad to hear that it's sounding better. I took all the equipment out for our live stream this week as well. I brought in like my mixing board and things like that. So some of that's frozen. Also changing some of this. Let me do a little bit here. Try not to die. Man, something's trying to like me. Making brownies Titan, huh? Hey, so by the way, speaking of Titan here, one, thanks for streaming here at noon today. Things are looking good on that stream. You did a, did you do a solo shroud on your Warlock, I think? Did I see that? It was pretty cool. And, but also, you are going to be streaming starting at 8 p.m. on Sundays. And previously it was give or take around 5 p.m., whatever Sundays you could make. And it looks like you're moving it out a little bit to Sundays at 8. We also have a new show that's debuting as of this weekend, this Sunday, called, I can go from the top of my head, remember I just named it today, Death by Dwarf. That's what it is. And, Avaldur, Avaldur, is the guy in charge of that. And my understanding is it has a lot to do with dwarves. So. But it should be a fun time, and that starts on Sundays at noon Eastern. And like I say, this is the debut show for Avaldur, so let's show out if we can. If you don't have anything else going on Sunday at noon, or you can set aside the time to at least stop by for a few minutes and wish him good luck, I'm sure he would appreciate that. If I can get home and get my computer booted up and everything in time for noon, may will stop by and may have a few turbine points. So, if you want to perhaps score yourself a little bit of free stuff Sunday, check out the new show. If I can make it. But I think I should be. Yeah, thanks Red Party for checking in. Yeah, the new Adventure Pack will be 495 turbine points. And as you said, that was something that we confirmed on last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday's update 27.3. Oh! Ouch. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to the stream afterwards and hopefully try to improve things for the next show. Hopefully it's not too bad. I should turn the game audio down just a little bit too. I'm going to use my own mic test just to make sure it's working. Mic check?
Mic check?
Really quiet.
Really quiet.
Check.
Check.
Check, check.
Check, check.
Wow, that's quiet. I don't know. Let's mess with that a little bit later, I guess. Too loud on the game volume, is that right? Actually, check is, you know, it's interesting. Well, interesting if you're a radio nerd like myself, but interesting nonetheless. And that is that, the sounds of the smoke. turn myself up. Check, check, check. Might be a little bit better. Although, like I say, again, I'm hearing myself through my own microphone, and that's not good. So I'm not quite sure what's the deal that's going on. I guess we're just going to have to get through it. Hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, back to the check now. So the problem with check check or mic test 1 2 1 2 is, one, it's short, two, they're short words. So when you're trying to set levels, you actually want to do a longer, drawn-out phrase, kind of like I'm talking right now, but at the level of your loudest voice that you plan to be, which I'm not going to get into the mic here for a mic test. But typically, that's actually what you want to do, because if you just start going to like, go check 1 2, check 1 2, then you're not really getting the full breadth of what your actual game volume is. So really, the way you want to do it is pick a sentence or something like that. Traditionally, I've always used the Jabberwocky. I'll go, "'Twas brillig in the slithy toves, did gyre and gimble in the wave," etc., etc. And then you can use that to help better actually match your voice volume to what it is. Pro tip.
Because those are the effects. So, yes,
But I don't know, for some reason that whole mic check 1 2 1 2 thing, maybe it's a Beastie Boys thing. They made it popular. But yeah, it's just kind of been the default in what everyone seems to do. But like I said, technically you really don't want to do that, because they're short, explosive words, as they say, and you really don't want to use them to determine your mic volume.
because it forced me.
I think maybe there's like a laptop mic. I don't have the laptop mic on, but I may be getting something from the webcam, perhaps. I see, but I don't know how there could be two mics open. That's very strange. Check. Check. It's also showing up really, really super quiet in my, I don't know what to say. Oh well, I don't really have time to troubleshoot it right now. It just bothers me. No good. See if that actually maybe helps a little bit. I don't know if I can fix it or not. Lantern 24 asks, does it still cost points to go above level 20 in the game? The answer is it doesn't cost points to go above level 20 in the game. If you want to get epic destinies, then you do need to purchase epic destinies. But leveling itself, technically, you provided you have things you want to run, all that sort of thing. You don't need to say buy to level or anything like that. I am not running through this. Not on my desktop. For some reason, I think maybe, and I don't know why this would be the case, but I think for some reason my webcam mic is also picking me up.
this is something that
Oh, let's see if that helps a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
this is how it's already okay. So it's like the second or something.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Now my voice volume is back low. Oh, dang it. Maybe my headset's going bad. Check, check. Check, check.
Check, check.
Well, I don't know. We'll deal with it. Whatever. Oh well. Anyway, it should be a great weekend. Though. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new show. Hope you guys are digging it as well. Looking forward to seeing a new streamer, a DDO stream. By the way, if you want to do a show yourself, get in touch with me. We have some slots open on our DDO stream schedule right now, so it's a good time for you to get in if you're into that kind of thing. If you're streaming DDO, we'd love to get you on our show as well. So let's see, I mentioned update 27, I mentioned the data center migration, which I can say is not the full game stuff, it's just all of our ability stuff. And not just for DDO, but for all of it, so most of it. So it's going to be a fairly long downtime. I think the current plan is like 3 a.m. to about 4 p.m. So, yeah, it's a long one. Oh, yeah, teaching grade show your DDO was talking about. That would be fun. You know, someone had mentioned, I think you had mentioned, right, your DDO, that has there been a teaching raid specific show on Twitch here for DDO? The answer, as far as I can tell, is no. So that's pretty cool. We need to have it where it's specifically focused on those points. The things are, unfortunately, my screen is locking up on Twitch of that as well. I think we're still having some data center issues. Titan asked about a particular warlock enhancement that allows the Eldritch Blast to get piercing. He asked what kind of spell power is impacted by that. I've talked to Vargul a little bit earlier this afternoon, and Vargul had mentioned that it is still force spell power that impacts that particular enhancement. Wait for Linus to No, it's a different room. I used a different room for the preview stream rather than my desk here. The only thing plugged in my computer here is the webcam and the headset. So my guess is it's picking up one or both. It shouldn't be. But I can't disable the webcam because then you're not going to see me.
You want to have the default one. We can actually start submitting some of this. Because you're actually not. You're actually done.
There we are.
So,
Well, I mean, it should be set for my voice. That's the way I've got it set on the computer. I've just been checking it now. I don't really have time to mess with it, unfortunately. We've been calling it feeding before. What is the picture next to the banana? That is one that I found across the office when people were doing some movement a while back. It's basically an office display, kind of a wall display that we have that's DDO themed. We have a bunch of say screenshots of that. That actually goes back a long ways, perhaps even 2006. Well, pretty close to it. And it was just sort of hanging on the wall, and then it was no longer hanging on the wall. So I was like, well, let's take that sucker and bring it over here. So, classic Warforged image is what that is.
yeah.
I suppose we could just, since we're in House to Meet, we could just keep going on the House D chain up here. Sentinel's a strong pitch there. Sorry about that.
No, I just because the upwards of next.
Again, my Twitch chat is hanging up. I'm not seeing your chat either. Not a rough day here in the office.
So to see this exist. That is just why people who want just gotta do so we
You know, I'm very briefly going to take the stream down. Well, I don't want to do that. I only got 20 minutes. I'll just roll with it. So.
So you now he's that's the word.
This is actually my first pure druid I've really been leveling up. Looking forward to playing him more on Arcane. Perhaps even with Bonnie View and crew. I think that's actually one of the reasons I originally rolled this character up, so I have some play with those folks. Where they are. Yeah, that sounds good. That's it. Alright, level. See how I'm doing it. Right? Just saying not to. Are you still hearing me about the same? If so, that means it's probably you, Mr. Webcam, even though I have you set not. I think how I could probably fix this is if I went, stopped the Twitch stream, went into X. My guess is it's an XSplit thing. Probably the XSplit is set for preference for input on the webcam mic rather than the headset mic. I guess that's why I'm having trouble adjusting it. All right, we'll roll with it. I'm guessing not elite. What do you think? Want to try hard? Levels 7, 8, 7.
If you had to start with right.
The ashes are resistant to your approach. It looks like the blood tide is expecting your arrival.
So I hope you did enjoy the Update 27 preview, though. We did some rearranging in the office. We got a new computer in that room. I spent even more time than usual getting the audio working on that, so I think the quality of that stream is actually one of our better for the Update 27 previews, and hopefully that will start to be the quality only improved in the coming months. I think we got it. Answered a lot of questions. You even have a couple of pretty, at least one big reveal in there.
Frightened shoppers scatter. Murderous pirates attack.
So yeah, you can expect the volume to go down on Monday whenever the update comes out. That's standard operating procedure. We don't leave Lamania open permanently. Titan asks, can we allow for more time for previewing on Lamania? It would mean a much better game for the live services. More time was allowed for previewing and testing. It's something that we try to keep a careful watch on. On one hand, we want to make sure that folks have a good amount of time to get their previewing stuff done. We also want to focus our feedback right. So what we found is that if we leave Lamania open, I don't want to say too long, but for a significantly longer period of time, we often run into the situation where we don't get as much feedback as if we sort of target specific sort of preview events. It's sort of a way to kind of, frankly, drive people to what it is we want them to look at. So I think we will see more of that, more preview events rather than, say, just sort of leaving money open from update to update in the future. Yeah, I would say, frankly, Blue Queen, Larvin, I can't remember, see if you guys are in chat right now, but I would say don't plan on Minion Monday on Monday. Or if so, it's going to be a little late. All right, I'm gonna head back and use that shrine. We should probably do the optionals first here. Maybe get enough to get ransack. This is the way I'll do it. Is some of the new Remnant stuff coming this update? The answer to that is yes. We have release notes here, actually. Let's see what I specifically wrote down. I bet you wrote this too. The Monster Hunter and the Hall of Heroes will offer 2 new defense tomes and 3 new offense tomes in exchange for mysterious remnants. Plus 1 tome of magic resist, physical resistance, melee power, range power, spell power. He also offers upgrade tomes to increase that from +1 to +2. Each +1 tome is 5,000 remnants. Each +2 tome is 7,500. Now keep in mind, we are also adding some remnants to the new volume of the Monster Manual that comes out here. So, if you're into those. Let's see what I put up first. Got it. Let's move it over. So anyway, that's pretty cool. And I believe we are also going to be working on an event, the return of the Mysterious Remnant Defender. We had someone just recently ask about the Racers and books. That's coming out pretty soon as well. We'll have more information about that soon. Oh, let's see.
You've stopped the Blood Tide from selling these unfortunate souls into slavery.
Yeah, the mysterious remnants available in the Monster Manual are going to be a pretty significant amount. I believe I'm adding up to. No, I don't want to speak up. Hey, Talero. Is it 10K on Monster Manual?
I think in total, we talked a little bit about this during the preview. I think where he said it was something like 5K for like the basic.
Alright.
Well, or no, it was that the things cost like 5K, and I want to say that the Monster Manual, I think, by the time you're setting down,
Oh,
like 10K.
10K. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, so you'll get up to 10K, that'll be 10,000 remnants for the. If you
check
complete
out
all the
preview
Monster
video,
Manual
No
stuff.
Worries breaks it down.
Yeah, yeah, No Worries does break it down, the preview video, but just to mention it here. So, if you're into the Monster Manual, and I know so many folks are. What level am I? Currently just level 7, although it looks like I've got enough XP to take 8 now, and I'm on Caneth on a Druid. And thanks for watching here, here at 3743. Yeah, it's going to be a nice weekend. Beautiful weather here, at least in the Boston. And, a lot going on. Should be a great weekend. Get some DDO in as well. And we'll probably be on tonight on our usual Friday night Static Loop. Should be getting on this weekend as well. Like I said, I'm hoping to check out the new show on Twitch on Sunday. Again, Sunday, starting at around noon Eastern, -4 GMT. Twitch.tv/DDO stream. Death by Dwarf. Brand new show.
Local merchants will no longer face competition from the blood tide.
All right, I think that's pretty much going to do it with the show here. So I'm gonna head out after picking up some end rewards and things like that. I will get you guys a turbine point code here for joining me in the group today. I really do appreciate that, and I'll take care of that in just a few minutes here after I'm done with the show. So thanks for joining me. I don't know. I don't believe Pikers Anonymous is on tonight. I'm not sure. I need to actually get in touch with them. I know that they weren't able to make it last week. I think they might not be on tonight. I don't know. I'm going to have to check with them if I can. We do, by the way, have a new calendar, and it's being ramped up here. So, you know, I need to get some get everyone from the DDO stream team on board using it and everything. But we've created a new Google Calendar that's basically a public schedule for the stream, so that if, you know, say the damsels are, say, broadcasting this week instead of next, or someone can't make a week, or someone needs to start later, early, or whatever, they can mark that in the Google Calendar, and everyone's good. It's a public calendar, so anyone who wants to complete. And that'll serving as sort of the current TV schedule, as it were, for the stream here. It's a pretty good solution, because it also allows you to say, you know, put it into your cell phone or whatever you use for scheduling, and if you just want to follow a certain show or what have you, you can do that pretty easily. So, pretty cool. Yeah, someone's been pinging me on Facebook. Sorry. Should have closed the screen. And you can find, you know, actually I'm going to add a link to that in chat here right now, but I'm going to add a link to that shortly. I was kind of waiting for the schedule to be a little bit more further fleshed out by the various stream team members before I completely did it, but there it is. And like I said, we're going to be adding to that as people get on board, and we add some new shows and sort of get all that figured out. But you know, I actually, now that I think about it, I think Pikers Anonymous is on tonight. Because I think it was just last week that they couldn't make it. So that should be around 9 o'clock. All right. That's going to do it with Fridays at 4 here on twitch.tv/DDO stream. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live every Friday starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, -4 GMT, and we're also live every Wednesday starting at noon Eastern for the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream. We have shows throughout the week, and you can find the full schedule on twitch.tv/DDO stream. We really appreciate you joining us, and we will talk to you again soon. Have a great DDO weekend. See ya.